beautiful gods and goddesses. Welcome to the lunar family. My name is Ida, and here on my channel, if this is the first time clicking on my channel, this channel is about law of attraction, tarot, astrology, everyday life, and tarot. Today I wanted to talk briefly about shadows. And what are truly shadows, and why are we afraid of having shadows? And especially when we are getting our tarot read, what does it really signify when you're getting your tarot read? So when you signify getting your tarot read, these are your self messages coming to you. So this is just a reflection of your intuitiveness. When you are getting your cards read, this is your energies getting placed on who's ever reading your cards. Your energy is getting directed to them, and the messages are coming out in the cards. It's nothing to be a fear of, because you can change. Nothing is set in stone. These are only messages to guide you. And with our shadows, this is just showing what we need to fix and how we can fix it, especially like if we are having like issues with anxiety, depression, not having trust, or secrets, or helping you balance your chakras, or aligning yourself, grounding yourself, or really truly listening to our spirit guides. So as I'm doing a little bit of the spiritual talk about your shadows, and that it's nothing to be afraid of, because we all have shadows. And I know with myself, I have my own shadows. And before, when I started really going into this journey of metaphysics, whatever we say and whatever we think, our thoughts become what we are. So we have the ability to change our life. And with our shadows, and for example, I want to pull a couple cards as we're talking about this, because I know my viewers really like tarot, and I really wanted to talk about, what shadows you really need to fix. So I want to just pull a couple cards as we're speaking, because each one of these cards will give you a message on how to fix. So it's not really saying it's not set in stone, because the energies can change. Your energies can shift. Just because you get a reading today, your energies can shift by tomorrow. And again, remember, you have the ability to change your energies. And I think this is why a lot of people are afraid of their own shadows. And I know one of my shadows is that when I was raised, and I'm not trying to put fault on my parents, because they didn't even know any better, because the way they were raised with their shadows is not to really show my emotions, or children are only to be seen, not to be heard. And I know with myself, that's one of my shadows, because in a lot of my relationships, I would keep quiet and not really voice, or I would be too opinionated myself. So this is why I wanted to kind of have this spiritual talk and pull a couple of cards, just an overall message for my viewers on what is shadows, and not to be afraid of your shadows, because you can really work with your shadows to fix yourself. And I know with myself, I have been fixing my own shadows, and I used to be one of those people that I was raised that tarot is evil, tarot is bad, but it can really help guide you and lead you into the right direction, you know, from what you really need to learn in your life. And again, it's not set in stone. It's whatever you take with your own intuitiveness. It's a story that's being said and told. But again, this is a story about your own energies. This is your energies. So you really need to ask yourself, like you can ask your questions, am I really nourishing myself? Am I really taking care of myself? Am I, you know, giving myself what I really need? These are the questions you can ask when you're getting your tarot read. So I wanted to pull a couple of cards as we're talking about shadows, about what is it that you know, what is happening for your life today? What are you presently feeling, and what is it that you need to fix? So I want to pull 3 cards, and actually 1 overall right here too. So the first message I have, we have masculine energy. So masculine energy is in the house of the shadows right now. We have, oops, it just flew at me, so it's really a message. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is you have the power to change. You really have the power to change with your intuitions. We have the Strength card, and the Strength card upright is a lot of confidence. When it's upside down, you're lacking confidence. So I feel like this is a message for myself, that I really need to have a little bit more confidence in myself. So see, these are my own shadows. I feel like I'm bringing out my own energies in this reading. And then we have the 9 of Wands. I'm getting a lot of more masculine energy here. So I really just want to clarify with this masculine energy. This is just a general message for my zodiac signs to really help people understand what does it mean with your shadows, and not to be afraid of your shadows, to really just, you know, get the messages to help yourself and better yourself with the messages with your shadows, with anxiety, depression, drug addiction, can help you. And we have the Queen of Cups. So you can change it at the end. You can change some of this masculine energy that's approaching, that's showing that you don't have the confidence. You can change it. You have it within yourself to change. You have it, again, energy to change. Can flow better, can be free. This is the message I wanted to give to you, to not be afraid of your shadows. Really work with your shadows on what you need to fix, with anything that you need to fix. Confidence, anxiety, depression, letting go of control, balancing yourself, your chakras. Do not be afraid of your shadows. Shadows are good. They help you learn. They help you succeed. They help mold who you are. We're always going to have a shadow. It's not like you can ever release the shadows all completely unless we're like completely balanced. Then we can release our shadows. But until then, we have to go on a path to ground ourselves, meditate, do our walks, do our wellness, really nourish yourself, hear what your aura, your spirit is saying to you, and then you have the ability to change and to really bring in what you want to bring in, and then your shadows will eventually dissipate. So This is a quick message I wanted to give you about your shadows, and to really not be afraid of getting your tarots read. Is remember, it's your intuition that the cards are picking up on, and you can change. It's not set in stone. The energies can shift. Don't think, well, oh my God, this is what's going to happen. No, it's your intuitiveness, and you can change it. So do not be afraid of your shadows. So if you like my spiritual talks, please click the bell, like and subscribe, and come to the Luna family. Remember to please leave a little comment and click the notification bell so I can get more into the feed. Until my next spiritual guidance, leave me comments on what you would like to hear or what you would like me to talk about. Until my next spiritual guidance. Bye now, my lovely gods and goddesses.